anyone who's called to be a shepherd of God's people needs to fear God more than they fear the people. And that brings me to the papal conclave. I watched interviews with a number of cardinals who expressed the gravity and the weight that they felt voting for the next pope. The procedure is really fascinating. First, they write the name on a card, and then they proceed to the front of the Sistine Chapel. Ahead of them is this massive mural by Michelangelo of the Last Judgment. Jesus is on the throne. The wicked are being cast down as the martyrs cry out for justice. It's an absolutely awesome and frightening vision. And then, before placing their vote in the bowl, as they look up at that last judgment throne of Jesus, each cardinal confesses the following: I call as my witness Christ the Lord, who will be my judge, that my vote is given to the one who, before God, I think should be elected. Wow. Obviously, we are all human. We are all fallen. We are all capable of sin and sideways motives and self-deception. But at least the symbolism and the liturgy of the conclave are designed to remind church leaders that they must give an account for their decisions. Not to church members, not to the donors, but to the real head of the church, Jesus Christ. I wonder how our churches and leaders would be different if they made decisions that way, with a vivid, even visual reminder that they are accountable to Christ. I've been in different contexts where it's very clear that leaders know what the right thing is. They will even cite scripture and talk about what's right in private, safe, off-the-record settings. But when called upon to address the issue more publicly or in their churches, they suddenly lose their voices. I've been in rooms where these leaders have literally said they will not speak up about clearly ungodly and unjust things because it will cost them members and donors. And I'm not talking about abstract theological issues. I'm talking about stuff that affects real people, hurting innocent kids and families, including in their churches. In the end, anyone who's called to be a shepherd of God's people needs to fear God more than they fear the people. I think that's a lesson we need to relearn in a lot of the American church.